Hello, everyone. This is Jamaica.Remble. I was promising you guys that I was going to do a video on vacation and cruising. We have an upcoming cruise coming up. We're going to Belize. We're going to Cozumel, and we're going to Mahogany Bay, which is in Honduras. I'm very excited about this trip. I'm always excited when I go on a cruise anyway. So I wanted to do a video that kind of talked about cruising. This ship is one of the newer ships, and we had just went on Carnival Freedom, I believe, and they was advertising the ship on the little television station and things of that nature. So I want to hit a few key points, and I can talk about cruising all day, so I just kind of made myself a little note. And so one thing I'm gonna talk about, I guess I would go in. I've told you that the ship name is Carnival Vista, and then they have, I think, the Panorama, and another one is coming out. It's three new ones that's coming out, and they're kind of based on the same thing. So cruising is very affordable for family, and I mean, I just love going. My kids have been on like 4. I've been on about, I think, 8. This will be my 9th one, I think. And so I just love cruising because it's affordable for one. There's a lot to do aboard the ship. That's all inclusive with the price that you pay. So the one that we're going to is to Belize. It's a 7-day cruise. We usually do 4 and 5-day cruises, but this past April for my birthday, we did a 7-day. We tried it out, and we was just like, let's see how it goes. And so we said, okay, we'll go ahead and do a 7-day. Well, I am here to tell you that a 7-day was just like 4 and 5. When we got done with the 7-day, we still was like, ugh, we want to go back. We can turn the boat around and start all over again. They do have what is called off-peak season, and it's like hurricane season most of the time, and they don't have many cruises. So that would be kind of like your Octobers and September months. So you will save a lot of money with your upfront cost of the cruise. Going in those times, we went with a friend of ours that's going on a cruise with us now, and we went around that time, and it was really rocky. And especially for their first time going. So, this past time we went, we was going to go in April. When we went in April, everything was fine. We had sun. We was able to do the sail away party. When we went with our friends and it was really rainy, we didn't get to do any of that. It was mostly indoors. And so they didn't get that experience that I got the first time I went on a cruise. So I have talked them into going back again. And we're going to go in April. And so it should be sunny. Most of the time, if, it's raining and things of that nature, they'll have it, but it's just inside and the experience is different. But the whole time we was gone this last time, it was really, really, really nice. Each day, it was warmer over there. So let's talk about pricing. This cruise we're going on, it's a 7-day, and me and my husband, we paid about $1,400 for the both of us. And so you chalk that up to like $700 a piece. But we have went where it's hurricane season and you could pay, $900 to $1,000. And so whenever we go with our family, we usually go in those seasons because we save us money there, unless there's a really good deal. And then the locations are really nice. And I wanted to touch on a little bit on passports. To go cruising, you do not have to have a passport, but it is best. Okay. Because when you get off the ship, it's not required, but you don't want to get over there. If you ever miss the ship, you're going to need that passport to get back. So you do not want to not have one, but you are able to travel. If you don't have a passport, you must have your certified birth certificate with your name matching your ID. Now, if you have gotten married, then you just need to bring your marriage certificates, and your birth certificates, and you and your husband, or however, and it'll show why your last name is different. I will say the first time you go and you show that and you go back with them, they won't request it all the time. Each time my mom went, she had her stuff, and I don't think they requested every time. And they haven't requested for me because I'm saved in there and they have my information. So that touched on the passport. So you can cruise without a passport, but those birth certificates and documents need to match before you get on the ship. We have family members go with us. They left their birth certificates and they whisked them off to try to get it to them before the ship took off. They didn't get it. We didn't hear from them again, and they did not let them get on the boat. So that's very important. When you go, I want to talk about cabins. So there's an interior cabin, which is inside. On the inside cabin, there's no windows, no nothing. You'll have an ocean view, which it'll be like just a picture window or portholes, where you can just see through a window. Then you would have your balconies, which will be, the room will be a little bigger, and it'll have a balcony where you can sit out and enjoy the breeze. And then you have suites. Of course, the suite's going to have like a sitting area with your bed, but you're in a cabin. You're not, when you get on up there, you're going to have bigger rooms and things of that nature. But with me, I've only had ocean view one time, and I always get an interior cabin. Me, if a light is on, I can tell when I'm sleeping. So I like it dark. So I love to get the interior cabin. It saves money. I have 5 children. Most of the time when they're cruising with us, we get an inside cabin. Another good reason, the first reason is you save money. And if you're not claustrophobia and you can do without having a window, get an ocean view, get an interior cabin, and you'll save plenty of money. Also, getting an interior cabin, you can take that money that you're saving and use it to other things that's on the ship. When I got the ocean view, I was never in the room. I was out trying to figure out what is there to do now on the ship. So it would have been a waste of money. And I keep saying that I'm going to go for a balcony one good time just to have that experience, but I have not tried it yet. This time we're going, and it's going to be an interior cabin, but we did book the spa deck. This new ship have like a spa deck, and then they have like a Havana cabin thing where it comes with these little oasis on the outside. You got little swings, and then they have a family harbor stateroom. So the next cruise we do with the family, we're going to stay in the family harbor stateroom. That's a must. But they have like a little space just for family. If you don't want to go up to the Lido decks and things like that, they have little ice cream and everything on that floor. So these are all of the new ships. The other ones don't have them yet, and they're constantly upgrading. Now I will say I've been on all of those cruises, and I only cruise with Carnival. So I can't give you an opinion on the other ones. Carnival is more a party ship, and the age I am, I like to party. Then they do have the night owls where you can take the baby. The kids have a program. All of this is included. So with the cruise, you don't feel like you're confined to being mommy and daddy all the time. You can take them to the, what is it called? Camp Oceans. Circle C, Camp Ocean. So they break it down in age groups. So they have like the younger ones together, and I think they keep the babies. They have to be 2, I think. But they do keep them for a price at night if you want to go out and party. But during the day, to leave them for free, I think it starts at 2 years old, and they'll have it, and then you can pick them up. They'll give you a cell phone where they can call you if there's any emergencies and all of that. So that's another good thing that I like about cruising. I want to talk about shore excursions. Me per se, I have never bought shore excursions through Carnival. I've heard the pros of that is if Carnival book a shore excursion and you're late getting back, the ship would not leave you at all because they know that you're out there. They kind of stay in tune when you book through them. But when you book on your own, when it's time to go, if you're not back, they will leave you. So I just make sure I'm back in time. I keep my phone on the ship's time, my whatever watch I'm wearing, I keep it on the ship's time, and I come back well before time because I'm not letting that boat leave me. Because if the boat leaves you, you'll have to get a plane and and that's where your passport comes into play. Because if you're over in those foreign countries, they're going to ask for those documents. But I make sure the ship don't leave me. So we get back in well enough time. But speaking of the shore excursions, when you get off, there are going to be a whole lot of people over there and vendors and people selling those same shore excursion for way less than what Carnival's charging. So I can't give you any experience on booking through Carnival. I think there's a few this time I might do just because I saved money on the cabins and things of that nature. And each night you would get a itinerary on your bed telling you what is going on. They have like a comedy club that shows like a family friendly show and then also an adult show. There are shows like Broadway shows, and what's some of the other things? They'll do like a jury sale, hairy chess contest. Oh, lip sync battle was on there last time, and it goes on throughout the cruise. My daughter was in it last time. She was dancing. There's a nice little feature, and Dr. Seuss has been added to the Carnival fleet. So they have the Dr. Seuss Bookville, where you can go and just read your child a book, or they Palooza Parade. They have a breakfast. I think it was like $5, and we've done it twice, where we went and ate with the characters and took pictures and things of that nature. You would have, on a 7-day cruise, you'll have 2 dress up nights. And the other ones we only had one. So this last time that was different. So we're going to have 2 dress up nights. It's going to be my birthday again when we go. So I have made reservations at the steakhouse. Now the steakhouse is an additional fee. It's $38 per person, but I feel like it's my birthday. So hey, I'm going to splurge on that. But if you don't want the food, if you don't want to spend the extra money, you don't have to. You can eat in the dining room, and you'll have just as good as meal probably is the steakhouse, but I'm just going to splurge because it's my birthday. And I'm kind of been torn between, because when it's your birthday on the cruise, they make it special in the dining room too. I've always chosen the late dining, because when you go out on the ports and stuff, and you get ready to come back, you're going to want to come back, it's hot. You want to shower and kind of, calm down before you go to dinner. So I always book the late dining, which is like 8:15. And so they give me time to get back from off the shore, or whatever the port is, get showered up and changed for the dining. So that's just one reason why I always chose that. I think I had it one time and I didn't like it. And then, okay, so I did want to shed a little light on the rewards VIFP number. You can sign up for that online. And what it does, it tracks your cruises, and each cruise day you sail is a point. And so right now I'm a gold member. I think the first time you get on the ship, you would get a blue card, and I think it goes to red, then gold, then silver, and platinum, or something like that. Right now I'm a gold member. I think gold started at day number, is it 24? I don't know, but I will post a picture of that as well. So definitely do that. Sign up for that. Also, aboard the ship, you can sign up for Wi-Fi. If you're like me and like to share your trip, I do the Wi-Fi package, but I do just the social package. So while aboard the ship, I'm able to just log onto my social media and post and things like that. And it's very reasonable. I also wanted to let everybody know, everybody 21 or older in your party traveling, you are allowed to bring on 2 bottles of 750 milliliters of wine. You are able to bring on a 12-pack of canned sodas, no bottles. And you can bring it in per person. You can bring in the bottles, because our lovely people on the internet posted bringing in their bottled waters. You used to bring in bottled water. Now you can't. You have to buy it from Carnival, and it is reasonable. It's not really high. And they sell 12 packs, and they'll deliver it to your cabin. But our good friends on the internet posted how they were putting alcohol in the bottles, so Carnival stopped you from bringing water on. That's usually how it happens. But you're still able to bring sodas on. So when you're aboard the ship, all of your meals and stuff is included, the dining room, drinks, but you don't get to do sodas. The sodas, they charge you for it. So they do have a Cheers bubble package where you can get unlimited sodas on it. And I want to say it's about $7 or maybe $8 a day. And then they do have the Cheers package where you can get alcoholic beverages. And it's 15 alcoholic beverages per day. Now, the downside to that is, if it's just you and your significant other, they're going to make both of you guys get the package. I know the last time I went, I was in the cabin with one of my kids, or either my husband was in there with the baby. And so only one of us got the package, and me and my mom split it. And so we just shared drinks all around. And I guess I shouldn't say that because it's kind of telling the secret as well. But that's what we did. So just, you should know, be aware if you want to go and you want to get the Cheers package, because I could not drink 15 drinks a day. That's ridiculous. So if you want to go and save a little bit of money there, and if you have family with kids traveling, just swap out people's in the cabin and then just buy it for one, because they're going to charge you per day. It's like $51 if you buy it online pre-cruise it before you go sail, and then it's a little bit higher. It's like 55 on the boat. So do that. You also, they don't deal in no cash on the boat, so you can load money to your card upon embarkation. So you just load it to your card, or you can tie it to your bank account. I always tie it to my bank account, so when I get ready to get off the ship, I just get off. They give me a bill before then. I don't have to go down to customer service and do none of that. I just get off the ship. I actually have a Carnival credit card that I just tie it to, pay it off when I get done. Another thing, you have a gratuity, and they charge you that per day, and it goes to your state steward, your wait staff in the dining room, and I think up to the people on the Lido deck. The very first time I cruised, I didn't know that you can take those charges off, and so I paid it. But ever since then, I take them off, and I pay the people directly in their hands. So I go down, I get envelopes, and I give my wait stewardess and my wait staffs their own separate envelope in their hand from us. So I don't not pay it, but I just don't pay it through Carnival. I just feel more comfortable with putting it in their hand, and Carnival will allow you to do that. What else do we have to talk about? I think that's pretty much it. I'm going to be uploading more videos. I did go ahead and get my passport this time around. I had the passport card, and with the passport card, that's fine with cruising, but you just can't use it. Like if, say for instance, you want to go to Italy or Spain, you can't fly from the United States and go over there and stay with the passport card. It's very great for cruising. So that's what me and my husband had until we just renewed, and we did get the books because one of our future trips is we want to go to Paris, France. And so we just said we'll go ahead and get the book. But other than that, if you guys have any other questions or comments or things like that, just let us know. I'm going to try to get my husband in here on a video so he can talk about his cruise experience as well. A little bit of the kids, just, you know, what they like on there. So the next video will be kind of like a family video. If you have any questions, please ask. Please like and subscribe so that you can keep up. We're going to Belize in April, so we have a few more months. I have already been buying things, clothing and things of that nature, because here in the States, when it's cold, you can get sundresses and things like that for dirt cheap, and it never gets cold over there. So the great thing about that is you need to buy all of your stuff at discounted over here. Dress for the summer. Everything is going to be cheaper, and that's what you're packing for. You do not need to overpack. The basic things you're going to need is flip-flops, sunscreen, sundresses, swimsuit, swimwear, and you would need dress-up outfits only for the captain's night. So if you're doing a 4 or 5 days, it's only one outfit. They're going to take pictures and things of you on those nights. If you're doing 2 or you plan to go to, so just don't overpack, because a lot of that stuff is not needed and you're going to be bringing it back home with you. Save your space for your souvenirs and things like that. Get little dresses you can fold up and put in there. Also, go to the dollar store. Get you the little bitty bottles of washing powder, and they have Gain or whatever it is, and pack that in there. Put it in a Ziploc bag and pack it in there, and you can do your laundry when you was on the cruise. We did that the last time. It was so much better coming home because we came home with clean clothes, and they have laundryette things on each floor, I think, of the ship. So this one could be different, I don't know. But we did clothes and we did laundry, and we packed them back in the bag before we left, and that was so much convenient for us. Don't forget you some motion sickness pills. I do not get sick. I think I only got sick one time, and it was a rocky cruise, and I had a little bit of drinking, so it mixed together, and yeah, it was not a good deal for me, but that's the only time. And so I don't know if it was just, and it was early on one of my earlier cruises. Right now I really don't get sick, but I always buy it and take it with us. Don't forget your sunscreen. Carnival also will allow you to bring on a Carnival logo water bottle. So if you have them from prior cruises, stick that in your bag. I have cut my hair off, so this is a fabulous go. But usually don't forget to pack up your stuff for doing your hair and things of that nature. Don't forget your makeup, ladies. And just have fun. I hope you guys try cruising. If you want to ask me any other questions about cruising, I am such an open book. I will tell you about my experience on Carnival any day. So don't forget to like and subscribe down below. Just click that button, and also the notification as well, so that you can know when we upload our videos. Thanks for watching, and I'll talk to you guys soon. Bye.